Hey there everybody, I'm just starting to decal my B40-8 in Norfolk Southern paint scheme. I'm just going to show you guys real quick how I do my decals. Right now I'm using shell scale decals meant for Norfolk Southern -8 40Cs or -9 40Cs. So this particular set isn't meant for the -8s. With the B-style trucks, but it's essentially the same paint scheme, and from what I see, all the decals are essentially the same. So as you can see, I've already cut out a few. So the way I do it, some people may do it differently, is I take a little pair of hobby scissors and I cut out my decal, and I place it into the water. I've already put this decal on, but I place it in the water, let it get wet, and then I place it on a paper towel for about 30 seconds. At that point, I'll take the water that's either on my finger or a paintbrush, and I will apply a little water to the surface, so that way it's still movable on the model when I lay it down, and by the time I'm done doing that, the decal should be all set. So the way I do it one of two ways. Either if it's a long decal like this NS1, I will lay it down where I want it to start, and I'll hold the decal in place, and I will slowly pull it back, which usually gives me the correct placement that I want. I did that with that. I also did it with the Norfolk Southern decal right here. Both pretty much were where I wanted them. The Norfolk Southern one, the bold letter here, I did have to move a little bit, but because I put the water underneath, it did make it so it was movable. The other way I do it for numbers and smaller decals is I'll put them in the water, let them sit for a minute, and then I'll take my tweezers and I will slightly move the decal off the backer paper and grab them with my tweezers, and with the tweezers I'll put it down again, putting water down so it'll A, stick, and B, it'll still be movable. And then once I have my decals in place, I use Walter's Solvaset decal setting solution, which has the brush right there, and I get some of the liquid off, and I just start at one side and I apply the liquid. Just like that, no biggie. And this causes the decal to essentially sink in to the model, making it look like it's almost painted on, and it gives a really nice finish. And I do the Solvaset probably about 2 or 3 times, just to make sure I get all the air bubbles out of there. If there is an air bubble, I take my X-Acto knife and I poke it, and then I reset the Solvaset. And it usually works pretty good. The 2 big things you want to make sure you do is before and after clear coat. That was one of my first mistakes I ever made decaling, is I did not lay clear coat. So what I did was I used a flat coat to do it, and it didn't adhere right, and it also caused bubbles in my finish. So what I do now is I clear coat before, then I lay my decals, and I clear coat after. The second thing you never want to do is, you'll notice that I do not have cab glass in here right now. Usually I don't even have the cab on my model when I decal it. I keep the cab off. But on this one I forgot to take it off. It's not a big deal because I don't actually have the glass for this model yet. But on most of my Atherns, I take the glass out, decal it, so that way when I clear coat it, it's not in there. That's the reason why I leave the cab off most of the time, is because I don't want to clear coat it with the cab on, because then it sticks, and right in the crease here, along there, it'll peel paint up, and it just makes it look tacky. So I keep the cab off. When I'm done with the cab, I clear coat it, and then I put the cab glass back in. That's my little how-to, my quick little how-to on how I decal my locomotives. It's not how everybody does it, but it's how I do it, and it's how I've gotten comfortable doing it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully within the next day or two I'll have this model finished.